Nope. There's a note. My daughter has been acting strange lately and constantly running away to her room. She only plays with that doll her father gave her. Maybe this doll is like Bluetooth enabled and I would not blame her. It's that kind of doll. I would be running away to my room constantly too. I'd be like, Mom, no visitors. I'll take my dinner later. After that conversation, I went to Ellie's room to check on her. Though the door, I heard her talking to someone. Through the door, I heard her talking to someone. I was frightened because a creepy voice answered her. I opened the door and saw Ellie sitting at her tea table with the doll. I swear it looked at me with malice. I took her away and started asking who she was talking to, but no matter how many questions I asked, no matter how loudly I screamed at her, she kept quiet, not saying a word without any emotion. I was hysterical. I wish my Harold was here. Yeah, Harold is dead. Your husband is dead. Fucking deal with it. And she's a witch. Hey, what's up, anyone? Anime. Enough's dying. It happens. People die. This is from September 16th. Dear Diary, either I'm going crazy or I do not even know how to explain this. Woke up at night because I heard a voice whispering in my ear. When I opened my eyes, I saw a doll without a face sitting on the chair. I was so afraid. I don't understand how it got there. Who brought it? I came closer to the doll, but the damn thing ran away. The doll just stood up and ran. Double exclamation mark. I grabbed an axe from the fireplace and pursued it. Yeah, that's a reasonable reaction. There's a doll running away from you, grab an axe and chase after it. Like, the mobility, like of how heavy an axe is, judging by the size of a doll and how fast it probably moves, not the right weapon for that task. Like, by the time you finish swinging it once, you've just broken something in your house and the doll is already fine and ran away. The doll ran to the children's room and tried to hide, but I started beating it frantically. Okay, axe works. Then I heard someone yelp. Nobody uses Yelp anymore. Not even in the 1900s, people didn't use Yelp. Everyone knows that's just where, like, scams happen. Shit, like, yeah, dude, they have 5 stars on everything. The doll was standing behind me. She just looked and laughed at me. I quickly caught it and began beating it without stopping so it won't run away again. This is getting hot. I took that sex doll and I began beating it without stopping so it wouldn't run away. In the right context, you can misuse this in a lot of ways. What was that? What the devil is a creature? It's a doll. It's a doll. Where did Harold get this doll? Walmart. Wait, did they have Walmart in 1900s? This can't have been another hallucination or side effect of the drugs. I'm sure it all happened in real life. This can't have been. Just can't have been. This totally can't have been. Yeah, like a hatchet makes sense. But, like, a hatchet has small reach. Like a doll, like, that would involve having to bend over to reach it, unless you're throwing it like a tomahawk or something, but these guys aren't Indian. Like, Indian. Talking feather, not dot. But, oh god, not the light again. Well, looks like we got an axe. And potential seizure because I can swing it. See how slow you are? Look how slow you are. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a seizure. I'm gonna have a seizure. Get fucking wrecked, you piece of shit. Now teabag him. Oh, I can't teabag. What the fuck? Why is that now? I don't know when the fuck I became so sensitive to lights. Oh, right. continued to hit it, right? I already wrecked my opponent. This is not a fire poker. This is definitely an axe. Oh no. Don't fucking get wrecked, you little bitch. Oh, you're my kid and I'm just imagining you as a dog. Just fuck you. Wow. I have to keep like closing my eyes for a few moments because the lights are actually fucking with me. Early this year, I actually experienced a seizure. Not from him. Get him! He's trying to vandalize my furniture.
Oh God, what did I do?
Who cares?
How did that happen?
How did that happen? I did it because I pointed and swung. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, the lighting.
I remembered that night. God, this doll controlled her eyes and played a cruel game with her. I need to finish the ritual, finish what my mother started.
Did you find drawings of the curse? No? What's wrong with you, Peter?
Peter's having a seizure.
Don't you want to help your father?
No, I don't. I don't want to help anybody.
I can do it by myself.
Then do it.
I can get into the rooms where these drawings are. Only together we can stop them. Did you find drawings of the curse?
Nope.
No? What's wrong with you, Peter?
I'm lazy, that's what's wrong.
Don't you want to help your father?
No. I don't want to help my father.
I can do it by myself. I can get into the rooms where these drawings are. Only together we can stop them. Did you find drawings of the curse?
It's just repeating.
No? What's wrong with you, Peter? Don't you want to help your father?
God damn it.
I can do it by myself.
Can't do anything, you're a fucking doll.
Where these
Stupid.
drawings are.
And we're unconscious, so obviously we can't help either. A sacral circle. Yeah, those flashing lights really did a bit of a number on me there for a moment. I think I'm okay now, but holy hell. Whew. Warning, if you experienced epilepsy, I am not liable. Blame the developers or something. Anybody but me. I'm a victim too. I had no idea this doll can walk. It hit me in the head and I passed out again. I woke up here. Is it an attic? What's with the sacral drawings? I hope there weren't any rituals while I was out. I smell witch burning coming up. Yeah.
According to the ritual, there must be amulets.
Amulets? What is this, Tomb Raider? How about some ampules too, huh? And potions and mystic runes and Mayan apocalypses and shit. She's alive, get her. You little fuck, get over here. How do I kill people?
You betrayed us.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Ellie, I didn't
Yes, I
betray
did.
you. I was deceived. But I will rectify everything.
No, I won't.
You're siding with Georgie.
I'm siding with me,
He
the
removed
curses.
the spell that the nurse Tamsin cast, and now he will take all our souls. Now he can't be stopped.
Good.
My mother died because of this, and I will try to stop this evil.
Like hell I am.
This is your favorite toy. You left it here. You need it for protection. And I found this paper in the things of your mother. It's very important.
Uh-huh.
I have to make it right.
I made a terrible mistake. Like, when you have text, you guys gotta put, like, outline borders. It's called stroking, or a back color, so that we can read it even against similar colored backdrops. I made a terrible mistake and messed everything up, but I want to make it right. The something that's been keeping the demon inside the doll was removed with my blood. My mother managed to create this fence at the last moment until she was spotted and accused and killing Ellie and Timmy, but I can't make it right. Maybe I don't want to. Ellie's spirit gave me the banishment ritual instructions. It says that 5 amulets having tight bonds with the family and 5 herbariums of aconite are required. What is this hocus pocus voodoo bullshit role-playing crap? Its power can detain and destroy the evil spirits. Ooh la la, the evil spirits. How to remove the curse. I don't want to remove the curse. I just want to laugh at the people that get affected by it. Amulets, only one chance. Instructions not clear. Amulets, amulets, amulets. Time to don my wizard and warrior shirt and amulet it up. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 amulets. We're missing an amulet. Maybe we could... Maybe this knife is an amulet.
According to the ritual, there must be amulets.
What is this? I need an aconite. Man, you need a lot of shit. You're so fucking needy. What the hell? I need too much crap. Like, next thing you know, they're gonna be like, you need to collect 5 pages and watch out for Slender Man. Do I have them? Yeah, I do. It's too bright, though, in the game. And I don't mean like the brightness or gamma. I mean like the lighting system is... takes away from the horror potential. It's been that way the whole game, though. Is there any in here? Nope, that's just decoration. Decoration. Maybe the stupid monocle will do something. Nope. There it is. Maybe this desk is an amulet. Who would know the difference? Okie dokie then. What are we doing? What are we doing? No idea. Is this an amulet? Nope. It's just a water valve. Is this an amulet? Briefcase. Does monocle do anything different when I look at this? Nope. Not really. Just makes everything look like hippies. There like an exit to this attic? That's where the table was. This game sure took a strange turn. Okay. Hey, it's saving my progress. Oh no, which thing that doesn't do anything? Now, you know, what would be scarier? Pretty much anything. It's just highlighting the light source. Fantastic. Hey, we got an exit. Hell yeah. From what I saw, we're missing one amulet and a whole buttfuck ton of whatever the shit aconite is, which is some kind of a flower. Wait, anyone is familiar with flowers? That was his favorite visual novel. What is this? Want me to go that way? But I haven't okay. The blood does not lie. Is there something cool in here? Come on, coat hangers are totally amulets, dude. Okay, maybe this is an amulet.
God, what have I done?
You picked up a ball off a table, that's what you've done. A bloodstained ball, this is the last amulet. I must put it in the sacral circle. You must, huh? Yeah, September 2nd. The atmosphere in the house has changed a lot. Yeah, it got a lot brighter. Timmy is too young to fully understand what happened. He constantly asks where Daddy is, and is always crying. And Ellie has completely stopped talking to anyone. Peter, the nanny's son, tries to play with them, but they don't make contact. And yesterday, Nurse Tamsin said that... Not even gonna finish your sentence?
If I had found this part of the diary earlier, I wouldn't have been deceived by that damn doll.
Right, yeah, you tell yourself that. This wall has varicose veins. That can't be a good thing. So, put stupid amulet on the stupid thing and something happens. Hope they don't give me a jump scare. I might pee my pants. I'm still kind of like recovering a little bit from the flashing lights. Yeah, I have that light. The only way I could describe it is being almost dizzy. But it's more of like a disorientation. There, that ought to shut those ghosts up. So, I need aconite. We had one, so 1, 2, 3, 4 more? Oh, that sounds like a pain in the ass. It's aconite. Like, what if we had just taken the one we had and just split it up into smaller pieces? I'm sure your made-up gods wouldn't care. Like, they wouldn't even know the difference, because they don't exist. Why is this... Is this a hint at something? Because there's a little frickin' doodad. Guessing not. I'm probably on a wild goose chase throughout the main house. Now I can explore this room. I wonder whatever happened to Mama. Every time she shows up, we just like go into a closet and then she acts surprised. Like, where did they go? Okay, so we were in there. So we go anywhere else. Right in here. Does it by chance mark anything with... Nope. So am I really just going to be blindly searching for these remaining aconites? Is that their end game plan? Surely there's more. Where we're going yet? See, no. So the aconite we found was in the library, and it was like pretty glowy and shit, and it was like It was very obvious, basically. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that rest, if we come across it, will be just as obvious. Is the puppet still there? Hold on, let's go find him. It's on the second floor. Here. Oh, he's gone. That's not good. Least he could have done is given me some aconite. Bullshit. When I find him, I'm gonna punch him in the head. And it's got the old map, so... Is it safe to assume the monocle serves no more purpose? Uncertain. Let's keep exploring the upper area. 3rd floor. Because I have no idea where to go. What does the thing say? This is the last amulet. I must put it in the sacred... That was the last thing it said. We did that, though. Wrong way. It came from here. Let's go this way. This way. Maybe not this way. Oh, this is where the maze was. Okay. Bookshelf maze. That's where we got the piece for that other puzzle. Why does it feel like I'm missing a detail here? Maybe I'm expecting more than I should be. Something feels off. As if I was supposed to interact with something after the putting the last thing on the circle. Should I go back up to the attic? Is this new? It's old. Exit E. So sometimes exiting is escape, other times it's Q, other times you have to press E. So it's inconsistent. Just throwing that out there now because if I complain about it later, I'll forget. So we're back here in the main hallway. Thing is still locked as it was. That's just the thunder. Maybe I need to go back to the attic. Maybe I missed something I need to interact with. Let's double check. Before I go nuts. Where's this away? Can't help but feel like there's something missing with the dang visuals. And it's the lighting system. Something is just a little bit off. It's like a tiny piece of the puzzle for them is just missing. And it reduces the little oomph that it would give. Or maybe I'm just jaded, I don't know. A little too seasoned. Too old for my own good. Too experienced for my benefit. So this I absolutely cannot interact with. This just tells me I need an aconite. I don't see anything else I could interact with. So you just need to run around through the rest of the house. And I don't even know. The instructions were not clear. Got my wiener stuck in a vise. Is it clockwise or counterclockwise to release myself? Guess I can tell usually. Depends on how loud you scream. The louder you scream, the more you know you're going the wrong direction. Back to the staircase. We'll just go down. Down feels like a good direction. When in doubt, why not go down? Down, down, down. Hey, this would be a good place for them to put an actonite, I think. And double check. Like, did the game put it somewhere now where we've been in the past? Fucking idea. Does the monocle show us anything? It doesn't. It shows the light. That's about it. I heard a click. It's just a house settling, I guess. Where are we going? Did the game legitimately just throw you and be like, yeah, you need to find 4 of this something or other? Like, see, this is what I'm talking about, by the way. Like, this room, for example, like, even if I turn this off, you heard thunder, but it didn't, like, flicker the lights. There's a tremendous amount of light. Too much. Like, it's lacking a little bit of atmospheric depth that you would kind of need for a horror game of any caliber. Like, it just doesn't feel like a horror game. This is where we solved one of those puzzles. The house just feels too empty right now. Like, where's that woman with the Static X hair? Where's anything? At least point me as a player in the right direction. Point me in a direction. That's just, you need 4 Titanites or Acronites or whatever the hell they said. Guessing we interacted with that earlier. Whatever that was. Thought I heard something when I stood there. Nope. Stairs are the other way, so this way. We already went this way. Fuck me, I don't know. I don't know. What do you want? Maybe there's Aconite in the toilet. We went this way. Staircase. Maybe we could go down to the first floor from here and access a different part of the first floor. That will maybe be more relevant somehow. This is where I think the beginning of the game was. We came from this way. Or, no, we didn't. It's another staircase. Guys, I don't have any idea where to go or what I'm doing. If the game wanted me to go somewhere, no idea. And if the game required me to fix their grammar, I would have not played. So we call that work. And when you work, you're supposed to get paid. There's a budget. I didn't say stop, you stupid. Like, I remember when I took, like, it was an English class. It was an easy one, but it was in college. And Microsoft Word, literally on its own, got me through the whole course. It was ridiculous. And that's like a decade at least ago. Like the fact that like someone can't, like even if you took your Google Translate and put it through MS Word, I'm sure that would have accomplished something. What the hell is this? Nothing. See, this is where we found the Titanite or Dildo-nite or whatever the hell it was called. It's not that. It was like right there. It was like a glass cylindrical dome over it, like an upside down test tube, but it was big. And the whole thing was glowing. I figured it was going to be more of that somewhere. But I don't know where. Bell jar. Might be it. I think it sounds about right, but I don't know for sure. So we'll just say, yeah, probably. Yes. Plant-looking thing and sparkles. And it was very obvious. The game wasn't asking me to find it either. It just happened to be there, and I think we were looking for something else.
There's something missing here.
I had to press E to exit out of that one. Not Q. Sometimes you have to press Q. What the fuck do they want me to do? Like, how do I make progress? I'm gonna guess maybe there's something in the attic. Like, I gotta re-explore now that... Let me just make sure this is still walled off. Bricked off it is. So that's nothing. To be honest, like, this feels lackluster design. Like, they ran out of ideas. Don't know what the deal with this book is. We've already done, like, puzzles here and stuff, so... I can still hide and stuff. I was hoping maybe Big Mama was gonna come chase us at least, or something. So far, nothing. Guess we need to explore the attic. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. Like, everything else seems to be as we left it. It really seemed like there was anything in the attic. It's just like, you need these things. We don't know where they are. We're not going to tell you anything. You have one of them. So, we'll explore by following the wall. Maybe. I don't know. Like, the flow of the game was different up until this point. So, it's hard to tell. They were expecting you to follow a video playthrough or something. The problem is when you live stream, it's very difficult to do that. Hell, it's hard to follow a written walkthrough or even like a checklist cheat sheet since you're live and it's just difficult to keep track of stuff. But maybe they're up here somewhere, so we're just going to follow the right wall and get a good exploration of this here attic, which I swear feels bigger than the rest of the house. Although it is probably the most boring of the house. Lots of wood, lots of bright lights. Wrong button. Trying to turn off the thing because it's like, okay, So we see light coming in, like it's casting light out of the window. But it's not only nighttime, but the moon is over there. Right? Moon. That mass of rock that orbits around us. What's producing this light source? Like, why? Not that I'm complaining on astronomy level or anything like that, but my complaint is that the game is pretty much too bright for a horror game, and it takes away from the experience. I'm saying this as a man who's playing in the dark. I'm progressively getting more and more agitated as A, nothing is happening, B, I don't have a direction, C, I forgot what C was. Need an aconite. What I need is to know where this aconite is. Yeah, this attic sucks. It's just somebody with like the Unity editor. Actually, I think this game is made using the Unreal Engine. But same difference in the end. Allows people to paste together assets and call it a game and magically get it up on Steam for price, which is, without going too far down the rabbit hole, I don't like that. So we just circled the whole place, dude. Like, that's the thing I can crouch under to leave the attic. So if our sources are correct, somewhere around here has to be a bookshelf by where we're in the attic and crouching. And that they're supposed to respond to the monocle, but I don't see any. Wait, there's the bookshelf. So wait, it has something to do with this. But it's not responding to my... wrong button. How do I exit? Q. Q to exit that screen. Wait a minute. What is this? That looks suspicious. So there's something about a book on a bookshelf. I'd be willing to bet this has to be this bookshelf. Except it doesn't work. In fact, there's no book on this bookshelf either, but there is that symbol. And it is a bookshelf, but nothing lights up with the monocle. So I wonder if the game is just bugged for me. I knew we were going to experience bugs because I read about there being issues. But I got an idea. Let's see if we can do this. Main menu. Load our game. Continue. Maybe your reloading of the game might fix something? I think I'm missing something. Wrong button. Where are we? We're over here. don't... Did we... Actually, I don't even know where it last saved us, so this could have been a mistake. Oh dear. There's a good chance I will be unable to finish this game. It's not a show.
According to the ritual, there must be amulets.
Crap, we're missing an amulet now. So it last saved us before the amulet thing. Where the fuck did... The amulet was from here somewhere, though, right? I don't remember where. Time to run around blindly until we... Oh my god, this is... I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is bad. Like, the save system is bad, too. The lack of clean instructions to guide the player in the direction of which you want them to progress is lacking. And I don't know what else I could say. Where the fuck was that? Where the fuck was it? I don't even remember. I can't remember where it was. Was it downstairs? No, the upstairs one was this one. Right? Because, yeah, the monocle doesn't really show us crap anymore. Like, ever since the puppet thing was done, it stopped doing anything. I'll just keep it on for the moment, or not. See if something happens to light up, but I think it's broken. See, this is the symbol. I'm almost positive that what we read about had something to do with this shelf, but there is nothing with which we can interact. And that's fucked. This is where we got the... maybe not. Oh, this is where it is.
God, what have I done? If I had found this part of the diary earlier, I wouldn't have been deceived by that damn doll.
Does anything show up on the... No, nothing. Because before, like, if there was an icon or something, it would show, like, through the walls and things, giving you an idea of there being an objective. Right now, that's not what we're getting at all. So I can only conclude it's broken. But maybe by turning this amulet in, maybe it'll correctly trigger something that's supposed to be triggered that maybe didn't get triggered before. It's possible I overlooked something, but I have no easy way of telling whether or not that's the case. Okay. E. Okay. Didn't do much other than complete the circle. So, okay, that's all still identical. Nothing changed. And my back's getting a little fucked. Nothing's different with this. There was something with this, like, I sure as fuck don't see it. Like, it has to have something to do with something, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't see anything. So let's investigate some of those other things, and if none of it works, then we can just rage quit. Because, like, I'm getting real sick of this game. I only ask for one thing. Scare me. Make me shit bricks or something. And they've failed every time. I'm trying to think, how do I get back? Is it the... No, it's the second floor. So it should be on this floor. Monocle. Does the monocle give us anything? Anything at all. Not this way. No, not this way. I don't even think this is the right way. I don't know. I have to go through the bottom floor, maybe? Trying to get to at least one of two areas. One of which is the very beginning of the game, and the other is not far from that, where we had the room that had the door with the symbol on it. And if I find the right... This is not the right one, but if I find the right staircase, then we can see whether or not progress is made. Yeah, this is staircase, okay. So, number one, the room right here on the left. This is the room that had the symbol on the door. If I turn on my monocle, there is no sign of shit. So we'll just very carefully look through everything. Eat and inspect. I think that's where we picked something up earlier, and whatever. Okay, so I don't think there's anything here. I don't know why it says E to inspect when E does nothing. Okay, so that's a bust. We're one step closer to rage quit. Step 2. We need to get to the other side of this hole to go through that door. And here. I don't know if this is a bug or what. I don't know why that door was even closed. That just doesn't make sense. As we can see, there's nothing displayed with the monocle whatsoever. Now, this is the first room. This is where we started. essentially, in the mansion. Monocle shows nothing at all. Now, what? What is this?
There's something missing here.
There's a missing last statue's head. And I guess they're assuming I'm supposed to give a fuck. Oh dear. What am I to do here? Just use this head. Did that make you happy?
There's something missing here.
Okay, hold on. Let's use the monocle. See what this displays. Oh, that's fucking flare effect. I thought that was something for one. Like, oh, it's showing me something fun. Nope. It's just a shit fucking flare effect. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And it takes me out to the main. It took me back out to the main house. Yeah, we're rage quitting this. I am done. So, I don't know if the game is bugged or broken or what. You had one job, game. Scare me. I'm sitting here in the dark, waiting, and the longer it goes, the less progress you made in doing that. I'm gonna assume it's just a bug and the game either didn't trigger a scene or flag or something that was necessary to make the monocle work. Maybe it's supposed to show you, like, where things are. I don't know. But I don't have the patience. Like, the graphics themselves are fine. They're probably pre-bought assets anyways on, like, Unreal Store or wherever, but something's off, and I complained about it a few times with the lighting. Like, it doesn't feel like a horror game. It feels almost there, but the mark was missed, and I can't put my finger on it myself, but it's something to do with the lighting. It's just lacking. I don't know what the point for, like, the hiding mechanics were. They just... It didn't really seem to do a whole lot of anything. Maybe if I was scared of the monster, that might have mattered. But she kind of just left, and we never saw her again. We hide a couple times, and it's like big fucking whoop. Now the problem is this game's over $20 on Steam. There's nothing about this that's worth a price tag. Like, I'm thoroughly disappointed and frustrated. Mostly disappointed. It started off seemingly pretty solid, but it just lost all its traction and then just completely blew up. For me, as a horror game, it failed. It failed.